Hello guys, my name is Siddharth Varde and this is C++ Mat2 Answer9. So first question is what is segmentation fault and why this error occurs? Okay, so segmentation fault is a special kind of error that occurs when we try to access the memory that is not allocated for our program. So let's say for example I created a pointer and then I allocated a memory dynamically using new keyword for that same pointer and then I did some you know I performed some functionalities and then I deallocated that object memory that I allocated and now I try to mess with that memory. So this I deallocated the memory, but the memory address that my pointer is pointing towards still exists, right? So there is something else, but that is not for our program. It is not allocated for our program. So if I try to execute some functionalities on that pointer now after deallocating that memory, then the segmentation fault will occur. Okay. So what is operator overloading? Explain with example. Okay. So operator overloading is nothing but just like we are overloading the operator. So if we are let's say when we overload a method, we say there is a method with the same name but with different functionalities, right? It will have different like it will perform differently according to the different inputs of the parameter, like according to the different parameters, right? So operator overloading would be same, but instead of a specific method, it's like we are doing overloading the operator. For example, arithmetic operators addition or subtraction or multiplication operator or any other operator. So we can overload that operator. So uh, let me show you the example. For example here, let's say the addition operator. If I do 5 plus 10, it will print 15, right? Because it knows how to add two integers. But if I create player a class and I create an object of player class and now I want to do p1 plus p2, but like the compiler doesn't know how to add p1 and p2. So what I need to do is inside a player class I need to create a method uh, and overload the operator. So I need to write a return type, then operator keyword, and then the operator that I want to overload, and then what like how many parameters it takes. Okay, so parameters won't be the exactly the parameters like function call, but we'll do I'll show you. So now if I do p1 plus p2, yeah, like this p2 will be as a parameter of the operator here. So when I do p1 plus p2, it will execute this functionality. So now we have told our compiler that how to add two player. So if I try to execute this line p1 into p2, it will throw me an error because compiler doesn't know how to multiply p1 into 2. So okay. Third question is what is inline function in C++? Okay, so inline functions are nothing new but just the functions that we created, and I I created this function display name integer number. So what it does is it on compile time compiler copies this code when wherever I call this function. Okay, so uh, let's say I called it here. So instead of when I call this function, it will create a function and create a stack and then perform the functionalities. But instead of that, what it inline function does is instead of creating a function itself, like calling a function, it will copy the code of that function at that line, and then whatever comes next will happen after this function gets executed completely. So it benefits us in a compile time. So like it will take more compile time, but on runtime it's faster. So this is it. Thank you.